Hello butterflies, if this video has found you at this time, know that it is meant to find you for a reason. Let's get straight into your reading. Your current energy is represented by the Queen of Wands in the song Mo Kimi Dake wo Hanashitari wa Shinai by Aya Kimiki. With the Queen of Wands, it is telling me that right now you're a very confident, social, and vibrant person. You're very optimistic, passionate, and you're very determined when pursuing after your goals. In the card, you can see that it is represented by the goddess Pele, a Hawaiian goddess over volcanoes, which further emphasizes just how powerful, independent, and in control you have over your own power and how other people see you as well. For your song title, it roughly translates to I'll Never Let You Go. Within the song lyrics, it is telling me that right now you are yearning for a very specific person. You may have already met this person, or it will happen very soon in the near future. You can't help but think about them constantly, especially at night. Your heart aches and you are unable to fall asleep when you think about this person. However, the words that they gave to you, any messages that they have given, or conversations you guys have with each other, they bring you comfort and you can't help but smile when you recall back to the words exchanged. As we are diving deeper into your feelings, it is represented by the Seven of Swords card. On the card, you can see that amongst the chickens, there is a fox. Now, this fox is wearing a very fancy coat and holding an umbrella, which further emphasizes how different and out of place the fox is. This is telling me that you feel very out of place wherever you are at in your environment right now. The fox is also holding an egg, which to me represents your inner child that you are protecting and holding close to your heart. This tells me that for most of your life, or for a very long time now, you feel like you are in an environment where you can't trust anybody, where everybody is always trying to one-up each other, or simply you are in an environment where you feel like an outcast, where you feel like you're the only one that is different and no one can fully understand you. However, with the blind date card, it is telling me that you felt a very unexpected chemistry with this person on your mind. This person has come to you in your life unexpectedly at a time when you feel like all hope was lost, and this caught you off guard because you wonder if you are feeling love towards this person or if this is just a disaster that is waiting to unfold. In other words, the unexpected chemistry you feel with this person making you feel like you are being understood, or you can finally see someone that might have the potential to understand you. All of these feelings are making your fears resurface. This ties into your song because the song talks about overcoming the fear of love and leaving the past tears behind you. So this is telling me that there is potential for this person to help you ease any fears that you have within you right now regarding connecting with other people or regarding showing your true self towards other people. You also got the Oracle card. A guardian angel is watching over you. Feel their presence. This is a confirmation from your spirit guides that they are protecting you and they want you to ask for help if you need to in this journey regarding this person. All you need to do is to ask them to help you, be it clarity or a feeling of confidence to take action. This card also tells me that this person brings you a sense of safety, and you may even view them as your guardian angel. which makes you put this person on a pedestal, and it makes you feel even more insecure because you feel like this person is way too good to be true. For your person's current energy, they are represented by the moon and the song Want You Back by Cher Lloyd. The song title confirms to me that this person wants you just as much as you want them, that they also want you back. With the moon card, it is telling me that right now, this person is connected to their intuition, and they can be very secretive and mysterious towards other people. They are also in a period of self-reflection right now. Their card is represented by the Japanese fairy tale, Princess Kaguya, and in the story, before she returned to the moon, she has lots of pursuers due to her beauty, and some are also after her because of her wealth and status. This is telling me that a lot of people only see the surface of what this person has to offer. This is telling me that this person has experienced a lot of people after them for what they can do for others, what they have to offer, something that is very materialistic. So this person may doubt people's intentions towards them at the very start, and even yours as well. In the song, Want You Back, it does talk about an ex-girlfriend pursuing her ex-boyfriend because her ex-boyfriend has a new lover, and the ex-girlfriend's feelings were hurt and her ego was feeling bruised. And that was the only reason why she wanted the ex back, and not because she sincerely loves him. So this further confirms that your person has experienced a lot of situations like these, or they have felt this sort of feeling for a very long time. So they can be a bit more closed off towards other people. As we dive deeper into your person's feelings, we got the Queen of Cups and the Trigger card, which I find very interesting because the Queen of Cups is talking about a person that is very emotionally mature with very deep intuition. They're very compassionate, nurturing, and a good counselor. They're also, most of the time, emotionally balanced. However, with the Trigger card, it is telling me that your actions, or when this person thinks about you, it triggers them because they feel hurt by maybe something that you have done in the past, or this connection in general reminds them of old memories of people using them and or hurting them. Just to note, you may not have had to do something to this person for this to happen, but this person feels these past memories resurfacing and it catches them emotionally off guard. Since they are so emotionally balanced most of the time, it really confuses them when they feel this way towards you. And that is partly one of the reasons why they do lots of self-reflection and they're so in tune with their emotions and what they mean. With the Trigger card, it does have the quote, "Why does this bother me?" So this tells me that this person also thinks about you and the reason behind your guys' connections just as much as you long and yearn for them. These two cards telling us about your person's feelings ties into the song Want You Back and Princess Kaguya's tale regarding how they feel about your true intentions during these moments. You also got the card, A Forgotten Promise Will Be Fulfilled. Be patient. This tells me that there is a promise between you two that hasn't been fulfilled yet, and they are patiently waiting for that time to come. This could be a promise where it is a soul contract between you guys to teach each other lessons or be in each other's life for a specific amount of time. It could be brief or it could be a very long time, but whatever it is, you guys were meant to teach each other something. Or it can talk about a literal promise between you guys. They could have offered you something that you haven't taken up on, or you could have offered them something that they haven't taken up on. Regardless, they are waiting for that promise to come to fruition, and they are trying to be very patient about it. I'm seeing that this is a period where you guys are probably not talking to each other a lot, and this person hopes that you guys do reconnect. They are hoping that the promise that was offered between you guys will be the thing that will connect you two together. However, while they are trying to be emotionally balanced about this and trying to patiently wait for this, they do feel triggered if you are the one who hasn't accepted a promise from their end, because they also want to talk to you just as much as you want to talk to them. If you had promised them something and they haven't accepted your offer, it is telling me that they are trying to resolve any past wounds and think about a response and taking their time to do that so they don't hurt you when they do give you a proper response to this promise. As we look into you and your person's current energy, it is represented by the card, the Three of Swords, and the song, The Climb by Miley Cyrus. This is telling me and further confirming to me that there are feelings of heartbreak on both sides. Both of you guys are longing for each other, but both of you guys also feel hurt by each other because of this separation that is happening right now. In the card, for the Three of Swords, it is represented by the fairy tale The Crane Wife, which is a tale that talks about distrust despite there being love, and a miscommunication happened that separated the couple. So if there is a miscommunication between you guys, or if there's a lack of communication, or there is a sense of distrust from you towards this person, then take this as a sign that this is your reading. Now in the card you can see that there is a shadow of the man that is peeking behind the screen. This is telling me that both of you guys right now, you might be spying on each other, whether through your social media, if you guys have social media, or through friends, or just reading back on past messages and recalling past memories, because both of you guys worry about each other. Both of you guys are wondering if you guys are eating well, or if you guys have moved on, or if you guys are still hurting. And that constant wondering and worry over each other leads to a further sense of heartache, because both of you guys feel a little helpless in the connection. In your song, The Climb, it talks about how it is the journey that is more important than a perceived hurdle or challenge that you want to overcome. Right now, there is this challenge of communication between you guys due to your own fears and maybe past traumas. But in due time, it is telling me that both of you will see why things played out the way they did right now. The lessons that you learned helps you better appreciate your connection with each other in the future. It helps you better understand what role each person plays in the connection and who each of you guys are and why you guys are the way you are. This does not mean that there will not be any communication in the future and you are always in this waiting period. With your remaining 3 cards, Justice, Book Busy, and A Magical Moment will change everything. Be ready. This is telling me that everything will change very suddenly, and the wait and yearning for each other with silence is going to come to an end. That chapter is closing out. Justice will be served and the truth will prevail. Both sides of the story will be heard. I'm seeing that there is going to be a lot of communication between you guys, especially with the Book Busy card. With that card, it is telling me that you guys might schedule lots of meetings to see each other, to properly communicate with each other, and say all you want to each other, because it is something that you guys long for. And these conversations are magical. They help you guys heal from whatever heartbreak you guys are feeling right now. Even though there is the book busy card that is indicating that there is going to be lots of communication with you guys, the Justice card tells me that there will be a balance to everything. Both sides will be heard, and everything in your work and personal life will still be balanced. You might even be able to sleep better at night because there is communication and there's less stress and worry over how the other person feels. There is now clarity that is coming to you guys. Now, this particular moment that will change everything, I am thinking back to the card where it says, a forgotten promise will be fulfilled, be patient. So if there was an offer between you guys to each other, whoever needs to reach out to accept that offer will soon enough. If you are the person that's been waiting, then know that your person will come back with a message to accept your offer so you guys can finally start the conversation. And once that conversation starts, it's just going to keep on going and becoming better because you guys have that natural chemistry with each other. However, if you are the one that has to accept the offer, you will do it soon and you will gather the courage to do it soon. Maybe because this reading has clarified something for you, or one day you'll wake up and you will feel an urge to message that person and take the chance to accept their offer. It could be your spirit guides giving you that extra courage to push you to take that action, or it can be something that is completely random where you feel like you can't ignore it anymore. And you'll take that leap of faith to finally accept their offer so you guys can communicate more. If you guys have not met, if this is talking about something that is a future connection where there's no contact, then this is further telling me that your spirit guides, both of your guys' spirit guides, will orchestrate a meeting, or something will happen that will allow you guys to connect with each other in this way. And when that happens, trust it and allow your guards to come down. Alright, butterflies, that is all I have for you guys today. If you like this reading and the messages resonate with you guys, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. To further claim this message, you can comment down below, or you can say aloud, I am ready for a magical moment to change everything. And with that, I shall see you guys next time. Bye.